I'm very greedy when it comes to basketball. I want it all. Yes, I may be established, but I still have a lot more growth to do.
She was beat by a step and a half.
Wilson! Gumake working on A'ja Wilson. Shot touched. Another one more than touched.
It's been truly, truly special. I'm so grateful to be able to play in this league against great talent every single night that makes me work hard, push hard. I'm glad that I can let the light that shines so bright on me.
A'ja Wilson. Wilson.
What A'ja Wilson just did has never happened in basketball history. She became the first player ever to win the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Finals MVP in the same season. But here's the crazy part. She did it while the entire world was trying to replace her. And 3 years ago, she was ready to quit basketball forever. 2022, A'ja Wilson is lying on a training table, tears streaming down her face. Her ankle is destroyed. Her back is in spasms.
This trip, as A'ja Wilson got clocked on the block, she falls to the court. Slow to get up.
For the first time in her life, she can't even walk to the team bus without help. But the physical pain, that was nothing compared to what happened in her head. The doubt, the whispers. Is A'ja Wilson actually overrated? Can she carry a franchise? She's calling her mom at 2 a.m. sobbing. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Dawn Staley, her college coach who'd seen her through everything, said she'd never heard A'ja sound so broken. This wasn't just about basketball anymore. This was about identity, about worth, about everything she'd built her life around crumbling. But what happened next would either destroy her completely or forge her into something unstoppable. Instead of wallowing, A'ja did what champions do. She got to work.
Jesus, next month. So yeah, I'm excited. Really take my off season seriously and come back with fire.
Early morning sessions before anyone else arrived. Extra shooting drills after practice. She completely changed her approach to training, nutrition, everything. But the real work was mental. Sports psychologist sessions, meditation, learning to embrace vulnerability instead of hiding from it. She started posting about mental health. It's okay to be human, feel all emotions and pain. Her teammates noticed the change, not just physically. She was stronger, more focused. But mentally, she was different. The doubt was gone. The fear was gone. What remained was pure determination. But just when A'ja thought she'd proven herself, the basketball world was about to throw her the ultimate curveball. 2024, Caitlin Clark enters the WNBA as the biggest rookie phenomenon in years. Her college games broke viewership records.
With the first pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark, University of Iowa.
ESPN suddenly starts airing 25 WNBA games, the most since 2005. And here's the reality: 9 of the top 10 most watched games featured Clark's Indiana Fever. The numbers don't lie. Attendance at Fever games was 105% higher than non-Fever games. The league set attendance records. But here's what made A'ja take notice. Suddenly, everyone was talking about women's basketball like it was brand new. A'ja wasn't mad at Caitlin. How could she be? Clark was bringing unprecedented attention to the league. A'ja had been building for years. But the narrative bothered her. Headlines suggesting women's basketball was nothing before Caitlin Clark when A'ja had been dominant for years. But watching the media coverage, A'ja made a decision. She wasn't going to argue about who deserved credit for the league's growth. She was going to do something that would be impossible to ignore. Something that had never been done in basketball history. The Triple Crown: MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Finals MVP in the same season. Michael Jordan never did it. LeBron never did it. But A'ja, she was about to attempt the impossible. But here's the thing about the Triple Crown. You have to dominate for an entire season, then prove it when everything's on the line in the finals.
Yeah, she's usually down in the defensive stance, kind of sliding along, and there is the first made three of the season.
The 2024 season starts. New A'ja. The work she'd put in was obvious immediately. Her movement was different. Her confidence was different. This was something new. Then came the moment everyone was waiting for, A'ja versus Caitlin. June 22nd, veteran versus rookie. Established excellence versus media phenomenon. The result, A'ja 24 points, veteran poise. Caitlin 19 points, 11 assists, showing she belonged. Aces won 89-81. No dramatic quotes, no manufactured beef, just basketball. But the message was clear through her play.
Far in this game. Clark attacking the basket. Wilson thought about it, pulled the trigger and buried it.
This is what sustained excellence looks like. Later at the All-Star game, A'ja showed pure class, clapping for Caitlin and gesturing for her to sit in the team photo. Veteran leadership. By February, something unprecedented was happening. A'ja wasn't just having an MVP season, she was having the greatest individual season in WNBA history. 26.9 points, 11.9 rebounds, 2.6 blocks per game. Career highs across the board. Then she did something no player had ever done. 1,000 points in a single season. The first player in WNBA history to reach that milestone. But she wasn't done. 451 rebounds, another single season record. She was rewriting the record books. When MVP voting came back, it was historic. All 67 first place votes, unanimous. Only the second unanimous MVP in WNBA history. Not one voter thought anyone else deserved it. But individual awards mean nothing without championships. And in the finals, A'ja was about to prove that her regular season dominance was just the beginning. Finals time. The entire basketball world is watching. Can A'ja complete the impossible, or will the pressure crack her like it did 3 years ago? Game 1. A'ja starts 2 for 8. The doubters are already tweeting, "Same old A'ja," chokes in big moments. She can hear every whisper, every criticism from 3 years ago echoing in her head. But then something clicked. Game 2, 32 points, 14 rebounds. Game 3, 28 points, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks. Game 4, 30 points, 11 rebounds. She wasn't just playing basketball, she was conducting a symphony of destruction. Game 5, championship on the line, triple crown on the line. Everything she'd worked for, everything she'd sacrificed came down to this moment. With 2 minutes left, A'ja had 22 points, 14 rebounds. The triple crown was within reach, but basketball has a way of breaking your heart when you want something too badly. Final minute, A'ja grabs a crucial rebound. 24 points, 16 rebounds, 5 blocks. The crowd is on their feet. The triple crown is 60 seconds away.
Young now with 32. Lob it in Howard. The tip play won't go. And that will do it. The Las Vegas Aces have survived the fever.
Buzzer sounds, confetti falls. A'ja Wilson collapses on the court. 3 years of doubt, pain, and rebuilding herself from nothing. She'd done the impossible. The first triple crown in basketball history. The cameras catch her crying, but these aren't tears of joy, they're tears of vindication. Every person who doubted her, every media member who tried to replace her, every moment she wanted to quit, it all led to this. Let's talk about what she actually accomplished. 4th MVP award, a record. First triple crown ever. Led her team to their 3rd championship in 4 years. 28.5 points and 11.8 rebounds in the finals. While the world was crowning a new queen, the real queen was collecting actual crowns. A'ja Wilson didn't just respond to the hype, she transcended it. She didn't just win the triple crown, she redefined what's possible when you refuse to quit. From ready to retire to basketball immortality in 3 years. From being replaced to being irreplaceable. Caitlin Clark brought attention to women's basketball, but A'ja Wilson, she is women's basketball. And now she's basketball immortality. Drop a crown emoji if you think A'ja Wilson just cemented herself as the GOAT. Because what she did wasn't just historic, it was legendary.